Welcome back, everybody, to another game of D&D with my lovely, amazing cast. Today, we are starting up where we left off, with two of them nearly dead, because they like picking fights. We started last one fighting the giant snake creatures up here, and they butchered and slayed all of them. They ended up coming back down here, and through some prodding from our invisible dwarf here that I can still see nicely. Everybody can see him, but he has the invisible tag. For an area here picked a fight, and would have died if it was just themselves. Luckily, everybody was here. The fight was won, and that's where we left off. I gave them their level up, and now you guys are done breathing after that fight. Two of you guys are badly hurt. What are you guys doing?
Well, with the level up, are we considering
It's not a
a
long
long
rest,
rest for
no.
that? Okay.
I'm gonna do a good old fashioned go over to this wall and I'm gonna lean on it and then puke my guts out.
You you hear a sound of indignance coming from the tree lines.
You just really like making her mad, don't you?
I'm not trying to, I swear.
Nah,
He's fertilizing it.
it's just second nature to you, isn't it?
Yes, man. Like, look, I didn't know it was a bad idea to pick the fight. I first thought it was my idea, and I always have great ideas, but then I realized it wasn't my idea, it was an idea put into my head.
We'll put that idea in.
I don't think you can blame God for this one.
I don't blame God. I don't. I blame a certain someone. But that's okay.
I'm glad that certain someone can't be seen right now. Can't point fingers.
Who's the someone that you blame?
I can't see them.
Theo, you were upstairs with me.
Weird. I don't know.
Look, I don't know what to say.
Did you puke so hard that
Up
you can't
tube?
see?
Look, I don't know if I'm going crazy. I swear I'm not crazy. I just...
Second floor.
That's something that somebody who's crazy would
I mean,
say.
I was up there with a rock the whole time. So if you're implying that seeing would be me, it was not me.
I don't think it was you. Would I be able to... How would I roll to figure out if I do know who it was, actually?
I thought you recognized the voice last session.
Did
Yeah,
I?
you did recognize. Yeah, and the fact that I did appear to help you.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be... I'm not gonna say who it was, but I'm gonna be, like, staring at you and being like, look, I'm not gonna out anyone, but if anyone wants to admit that they were the one that put the idea in my head, you know,
Who are you
like,
staring at?
no bad...
There's two hidden people now. We're a party of two now.
Oh, well, I guess.
Yeah. Oh no, they have a dragon, so it's fine.
Yeah, we're a party of three.
So, what's the plan?
We were upstairs.
Should we go back upstairs?
Sure.
Don't you normally go down in a cave?
Usually, but when do we do
Didn't
you're
you go
usually
down
meant
and then
to
come
do?
right back up?
Ant hills go up and down.
This is technically down from the upstairs, so this is down from where you guys were, which was down from where you guys were earlier.
Someone else can lead the way.
Well, you don't want to tank everything?
No, not right
I mean,
now.
it's either that or chasing the zombie.
Oh yeah, I guess we could try to go where that zombie went because we're down here now.
I think we should chase the zombie.
Yeah, why
Um,
not?
still not wanting to lead. I'll take a
Okay.
step back.
That's fine. I'll lead, but you can't see me, so you lead.
I want to.
I don't see you, so I don't move until like. Can I see you? Can I see your footprints and like? Oh no, cause ice.
So, the dryad, when people start to move and go to leave, will come out of the tree to talk to other people other than Aerie, because Aerie has upset her too many times. But I don't think anybody. Theo can understand her, I know. And she's just like trying to you hear Theo, just her trying to convince everybody she sees, which is not you, to stay and just it's perfectly okay to stay longer and that kind
Do you
of thing.
still want me to stay?
She's not talking to you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I'll just. Okay.
Like you've upsetted her.
Yeah, I guess.
Is anybody gonna listen to her, or are they gonna try to walk by her?
Don't understand. Walk away.
I'm
Okay.
gonna wave at her.
So as you go to walk away, Adler,
She see me?
I mean, you are in heavy armor. You can and you're like ching ching ching. She might not do anything though. Let's see. No, she can't do nothing to you, but she waves back at you and keeps trying to talk to you, Rock. I assume you obviously don't understand her, but I assume you don't.
Nope, just smile and wave.
Okay. She's happy as long as you don't leave, that's all. She likes to company.
So we're leaving Ari here.
What? Why?
So she's not alone.
I mean.
She looks at you and like, one of the other of you guys could stay with me.
No, I
Back
think
in
I
high
think he needs
school.
to make up for his
Them.
mistakes.
I mean, he could probably make a nice tree.
What, me?
But yeah, it's the only thing you could do to make up for. I think your communion has probably run out by now, so you probably
Right, so I
can't
have no
hear.
idea what they're saying.
But she's probably like, the least he could do to make up for everything he's done. She like kind of does that like square with her hands, and she's like trying to position something to look like where a tree might go. No, probably be too weak cord. Wouldn't last.
I think I'm gonna take the Heart Strike spell.
Nice.
As a bonus action, I can make all of my ranged attacks until the start of my next turn happen at advantage.
Nice.
Consumes a second level spell though, but gives me advantage in situations that might need it. Sorry for.
No, you're
Or would
fine.
you guys prefer the aid spell? It's 8 hours, and I can increase everybody's hit points by 5.
I don't
Nah.
mind.
We need more damage.
Yeah. If we just keep one-shotting everything, with enough
Trying to
damage,
find non-concentration based spells.
the best healing is just preventing more damage through killing it fast.
My friend said this is the coolest D&D stream around.
Oh, he hasn't watched many, has he?
Boo puns.
Because it's icy. God does that.
I love it. Anyways, that like I get like that's the balancing thing with rangers is a lot of their stuff, and same with clerics. A lot of the stuff is concentration.
Yeah.
From what I've seen at least.
Imagine being an ADD cleric.
Exactly.
Times would be tough.
So what's the plan now?
Follow the trail.
I'm following the visible people. not wanting to be first. So. Wait, oh no, it's Ari that has all their health. I was like, full health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock, I think you're the last person she could see that hasn't done this too. So when you look at her one last time before going down the tunnel, I need you to make a wisdom save.
New nature's ages.
So, what happens is you now regard this dryad as a trusted friend that must be heeded and protected. You don't really want to leave them alone. Like, it's not controlling your actions, but that's, you want to heed, you know that this dryad doesn't want to be alone. She must be protected. She's in this cold area that doesn't have dryads normally. You must help. But also be completely up to you.
Well, that Iraq still being new to the feeling of long-term friendship. Going to look at her and go, if you're weak, you have to stay here. It's safe here. We've rested here. We have to kill everything else that's in here.
And she just looks super sad and lonely.
Boo-hoo.
And when you say boo,
We could always leave you with Ari.
Yeah, you want to play a game of cards?
I like to think that Ari is like, with this square, what she does is she looks at you, Ari, and she like wiggles her fingers at you and casts Entangle.
Strength saving throw, okay.
Just like, she's not trying to hurt you. She very clearly chose a spell that didn't hurt you, but she's just.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's not. I'm trying to. How do I? I'm trying to take Ari off of Dominic. Oh. Here we go.
Yeah.
Strength. 7 from.
Oh wow!
Okay, I think we should leave.
when you break free, the spell ends and all the plants just wither away, and she starts crying again and runs into a tree.
What a drama queen.
Why are you making the girl cry?
Look, I didn't mean to. They just start crying because I don't do whatever they say. If we did every single person that cries on what they want to say, we would get nowhere. Because everyone cries.
Does a rock cry?
Probably.
No.
Arak, have you ever cried?
Tears of blood.
Well, that's still crying. I count that as crying.
You should show
I
them
don't
your
count
tears
those.
of blood.
Oh yeah, that's true. We've seen you cry tears of blood. Does
Yeah.
that mean you had like a
I
blood
also
on you?
get sick. Crying physically makes me sick.
It does? Does crying make you sad?
About that one.
I can.
You guys are just talking.
Because I want to
feels
be
like,
better
oh.
doesn't mean I regret what I've done.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Actually, yeah, I strongly agree with that.
Maybe I need to take cure wounds. Just how much we've been taking damage.
I think I have cure wounds. I just don't use it.
Eh,
Oh jeez.
You also have lay
I
on
use
hands.
it on
which
our
you do.
dragon friend.
Yeah.
I think I might take
Uh,
nature's Aegis or Aegis. It would add a 3 to my AC when I cast it, so I'd have a 19 AC for an hour instead of a
Yeah,
16.
I do have lay on hands and cure wounds.
Lay on hands is a great one. It gives you a reason to smack it.
Dominic's gonna act as if they're in fine health, but every time they try to do it, they just almost more injure themselves. So like, yeah, I'm totally. Yeah.
My favorite use of lay on hands is to remove the poison condition.
No. I don't know.
Zing.
Lay on hands though is not gonna use it. Gonna hoard it.
But anyways,
Can
yeah.
you
I know
lay
I
on
can
hands yourself?
stabilize somebody.
You see
Can I
You
touch
don't-
myself to heal myself?
yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
Not
Is your character asking these questions? Because a rock will answer them for you.
Gonna hide in the corner.
And I'll only shame you a little bit about learning to, or needing to learn your spells.
Hey,
So-
hey,
So, Iraq,
I'm mixing.
how are you
I'm,
feeling?
a lot of stuff. You know, I was granted a lot of power. Don't know how to use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I understand you didn't grow up with this, but you have it, and you need to.
what's fun?
You
Lay
stretch
on
it,
ha-
learn
you-
it.
Do you like if you touch yourself? Do you feel good?
I don't know how to answer
I don't
that
want to
question.
be here anymore.
Ghostbuster music plays.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
want to use like
Speaking
use
of
like
music.
11 of my charges. Where I can get like 50 at least.
That's not bad. I want traveling. Let's use this one.
Oh God, the sounds are back.
Yeah, the voices, they talk. How much lay on hands do you have? You have 25. So you can use as much as you want to heal. You have 25. I would recommend only using 20.
Just need something to stabilize. Wait, did I just move from? Fucking restarted. There we go.
But yes. You guys see, not Theo, but the dragon woman walk this way. Down the tunnel.
System core settings.
As you walk under the tree, you feel an acorn drop on your head. Down, Aerie.
I'm gonna throw the aircorn. I don't care which direction. I'm just gonna throw it, and then kind of like humph away.
As you turn away, you throw it off in the distance. You turn it around, and it just hits you in the back of the head.
I'm gonna pick it up again and throw it even harder this time. Just at the tree this time.
Do you turn around again?
Yeah, I turn round.
And you feel
Throw
three of
it,
them
and
hitting the back of the head.
I pick up all three.
Like, this isn't a stop.
Okay, I pick up all three. I go to throw it, and then I'm just like, and then I drop them, and just back away, slowly.
I love this dryad. I love her personality.
One of us. Dryad doesn't like me. I've done literally nothing. Well, Dominic. fixed
Except make her cry constantly.
it. You know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I made them cry.
No, would you treat your mother like this?
I don't know if I don't know if I have a mother.
Does Dominic have a mother?
Dominic, do you have a mother?
Dominic shakes her head.
Did you ever have a mother?
No, shakes as in nod, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Oh wow. Does that mean they're technically my mother now?
I don't want to be here.
Whoa. Y'all know I speak this language too, right?
Well, she doesn't have a lot of options, Kelly.
I know.
So I'm the only one here that doesn't speak it. You guys are just sitting there conversating and not.
Wait,
Ari-
are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
I'll actually tell you what we're talking about then. Look,
That's what I was about to
I was
turn
just-
and give him a quick breakdown of what happened.
I was just asking Dominic about their mother and found out that Dominic traded their mother's soul to get me as a familiar. And well, yeah.
I don't know.
Man, that's
Dominic seems like a swell person. I don't know about you.
that's dark.
Hey, my
Yeah,
mom kind of
I
traded
feel
me
like-
too.
Is there? Yeah. Oh well, I guess Dominic. You live and you learn. Among other things? Explain, what are other things? Okay, look. I'll give it back. I'll give your body back. As soon as I figure out how I do that. Look, I didn't ask for this. I was quite happy.
Speak your riddles over there.
Wait, what's wrong with my tone? Sorry, I'm not meaning to get a tone. Look, I'm sorry. We good? I thought we were friends. I thought we were trying to patch things up. We can be a team.
Every turns invisible on your shoulder.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Down another party member.
Yeah.
Dominic just upsetting everybody. I'm
Okay,
sorry, Ari
look.
just upsetting everybody.
I'm pretty sure you've made some ladies cry, Dominic. At least one. Okay, maybe not. Well, okay,
Let's not
You were
unpack that
ladies,
right
man?
now.
I believe you.
I don't know. I think we should unpack everything. I need to know the story of how the
There's
sacrifice
so
was
much-
made.
Yeah, I'm so invested in this lore. Well, I mean, so I don't. Okay, what can I do to make you less, hate me? I'm trying to be better.
Physical violence always solves my dude.
I'm assuming you don't want physical violence. Even regrets some of your mothers.
Probably not. It's not normally
I
something you end
guess.
up regretting.
You know, you can always feel free to share, Dominic, We can,
I love how
surely-
everybody's reading this and listening to her. Nobody's translating for Dominic. Theo is just hearing Infernal.
Hey man, he sacrificed his mother. We're trying to figure out if he regrets it. Oh. So he does understand
Avanti!
it.
Wait, so you know Infernal? Theo, you know Infernal?
How are we supposed to have our super secret meetings now? Guess you have to learn a cool language now.
I don't. Why do you ask?
You just said something in Infernal.
I think you're hearing things.
Am I going crazy?
Ha ha.
You know, that's life, I guess.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna copy all you guys. I'm gonna put you guys all together. Hold on.
Goodness.
Just for ease of copying.
Don't forget our dragon.
Oh, I'm not.
He's a very important member of our team that I don't understand.
He licks you.
He loves
I
you.
still don't understand. I feel like I might be a snack if I die.
Yeah, I got tired
No.
of not being able to understand you guys, so I took the time that I had to learn it so I could understand you guys.
Wait, so do you actually know Infernal now?
I do, yes.
Wow. You're smart.
Okay.
I have known it for a while. I just
I think a lot of this
Oh.
map will be Theater of the Mind. I'm gonna put you guys like over here so I have you guys on the map.
Is this a mind flare map?
No.
Alright, this turned into fighting,
So-
snake things that could kill you to aliens.
You guys have arrived at Year Thread. Let me see. I have handouts that I need to show too, but here they are. Handouts, player handouts, player art handouts. So just to get these out and ready. Don't know when that'll come up. But
I don't judge you, don't judge me.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. The tunnel opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to the frozen splunker is frozen Spectre is a fantastic city sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way by green and purple lights that shed no warmth. The city is slightly tilted, its spires leaning away from you as though recoiling from your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frost-covered ice that stretches towards the city like dead, frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth, out of whose mouth you just stepped. It is magically lit, so the characters can see almost all of it from your vantage point where you guys are.
Can we
I'm no
see
longer
Theo?
invisible.
Yeah, you can see Theo. The light, the passive light from there is enough to see Theo.
Is this what we were looking for?
Valen is like, yes, the way to stop the eternal winter should be here. I believe.
Looks like a pretty advanced area for
Well, yes, they.
being in an ice cavern.
Well, the city once flew millennia ago.
Fire
Can we-
bullet.
Yeah, can we get it to fly again?
I do
Do we
not
have
know.
knowledge on that?
I do not know how and if it's able to.
Alright, I think our first goal should be try to make the city fly again.
So.
I agree.
So as you guys are on this causeway of ice here, you guys see green and purple lights cast an otherworldly glow upon the first draping of the frost draping the silent city. clawing spires, broken domes, and steeples lean at odd angles. They lean at odd angles that surround a huge cathedral. At the foot of the causeway, a giant statue lies prone and motionless, its surface gleaming with rime.
Kenzie.
Alright, so we all gonna stand here twiddling our thumbs, or somebody
Yeah,
gonna
what
go?
are you wanting to do?
Let's all go. Wait, aren't
So-
you gonna flip a coin?
You guys can kind of talk about where you're going here, because
It's kind of a one-way thing. I kind of want to check one of these bridge things out, like see what the hell's in there.
I'm just going closer to the edge to get a look.
So, like I said, this is more of a theater of mind thing where you guys tell me, like, or at least put your token where you guys are about to go. As you can see, it's accurate scaling, so you guys, this is hundreds of feet long.
Okay.
That's quite large.
So,
How do I go over here?
I want to go check out the glowing thing in the center.
Mood.
so, where you are
I want to touch it.
there is a stone walkway leads to
Go
a
for it.
tower that claws upwards and inwards. Its pointed roof leaning menacingly overhead. Narrow windows pierce its walls, gargoyles clinging to eaves, and a door at the tower's base gapes open.
Walk up to the door. Knock 3
Okay.
times.
Can you roll me a D100?
Oh.
So nobody answered the door.
Want to knock like a cop.
How does a cop knock?
You know, like closed fist, like bottom of your fist, just slamming on the door as loud as you can.
Nobody answers.
Is it unlocked? I get in.
Doesn't tell me. It's locked, so yeah, you can open the door. It's probably like iced up a lot. Is anybody with him?
I really want to go to the center.
I'm probably following Theo to the center, but
I'm about to say, am I still invisible?
Well, that center trip will take like at least an hour probably. Or maybe not an hour. It's like hundreds and hundreds of feet though, so it would take.
I guess the
10
question is Adler still invisible? If Adler's still invisible, I'd have no idea that he went towards those things.
Fail. Add
That's the question.
invisibility lasts for what, a minute?
Does it? It didn't
it can
say
last
a
up
minute
to
on the
an
front.
hour, I believe.
Yeah, up to an hour. So yeah, he'd still be invisible. So you guys wouldn't know. So heading there, like you guys would first come to here. Like it's the first thing I have that you can stop at. The tower. This tower reaches upwards like a talon. Its stonework studded and chiseled runes. A blue light shines from the highest window. And since we have a detect magic always going on with our warlock, you see an aura of abjuration magic. Runes cover every inch of the exterior.
I relay this to the team.
Can we tell what the runes are?
I'm gonna pick up a piece of rubble if I can find
You
one
can
and
make
throw
an
it at one of
arcane
the ruins.
check if you like go round the building.
Can I find like a stone on the ground to throw it at the ruins and see if it does anything?
Go ahead.
That's what I would like to do while he's walking
Okay.
around the building.
So most of the runes and such are like generic runes of like protection and whatnot. You do find a single rune. It's a glyph for the symbol, the spell symbol. I need to look up the spell, but there's a glyph for a spell symbol, and it's like parentheses something. I want to see what it does before I just straight tell you, and then like, because if I'm right, okay. So, you know, and from your Arcana, you would know that it's probably set up to trigger on somebody who's not supposed to be here entering the building. You rolled really high. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a glyph that this triggers on you. I did not mean to whisper that Inferno. I apologize.
That's fine. I'm gonna inform them not to try to go in there. Yeah, don't try to go in there. At least not without trying to pull. I'm gonna point at the rune. Without trying to get that off or stop that somehow.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, other than, like, a dispel magic, if you know any way to get rid of it. That's just the generic.
Yeah, so I definitely don't want people in there who's not supposed to be in there.
I will take your word for it, and I will not do that.
That's where I'm going to, like, start to explain to them what it does, and it ends up causing, if you fail a save, it causes insanity for 1 minute. Means,
Oh, been there, done that.
yeah.
Does that mean there's something good in the tower?
Touch it. Maybe you'll know.
Means that there's something that they don't want us near in the tower. Which, I
Okay.
mean, if the tower was a ship.
It's only 1 minute, right?
Yeah, but if I have to kill you, I can do that in less than a minute.
Exactly. But at the same time, I don't want to die. Dominic, is there any chance you're immune to insanity?
I don't know if Dominic's talking to you at the moment.
Oh. Alright, okay.
I can ask Dominic.
Okay.
No, sorry, what? I was looking up something. What did you say?
No, that's fine. Dominic, is there any chance you're immune to insanity?
Dominic shakes their head no.
Okay. What's team's decision? Should we just leave the tower, or should one of us risk it for a biscuit?
I think that we should explore first, because tower's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
What
That's
are you?
true.
Why you guys are walking that way and exploring that? Adler, what are you doing over here?
Trying to force the door open?
Okay, so the door comes open easily enough. Inside, you get, I think it's just some, I have my book open as well. You see inside just laboratory is Okay, so you see like old laboratories that are obviously frozen over and in ill repair, cracked beakers and such, libraries that the books have rotted, beds and stuff that all this, like, it all lays in ruins. But looking through here does take you like 15-20 minutes to explore. There doesn't seem to be anything of worth in this one.
On to the next one.
And as you move to the next one, roll me a D100 as I switch back to the others. What are you guys doing? Dang it. Eventually you'll have to roll nice.
Pushing forward.
Okay. So by pushing forward, you mean going
To the
the
center.
Okay. So, as you get close to it, you see beneath the great spire a luminescent 50-foot diameter crystal spear rests in an ornate stand.
I'm gonna go ahead and say don't touch that.
So, where is my book? So, that 50-foot thing is. Because it's not to tell me where and see appendix D. Okay. So I can at least find it. But as you come up to it, all these tabs, none of them make sense. It's an item that you, when you guys get close to it, Valen looks at it and is like, this might be it. I'm not sure what we need to do, but this might actually be what we need to use to. I think this is what they use. It's so hard. It hasn't. Nothing like this existed in hundreds of years. But I think this is what kept the city flying. This must have been what failed.
So, do we fix it or break it the rest of the way?
Well, what exactly did this flying city do?
Well, there's the city itself. It was a city of learning, a city of great magics. It was a city where all the great mages went to train.
I said we try to figure out why it failed, and then see if worthwhile to fix up again.
That is completely the smart thing to do. I will say to be careful. It is a great magic item of great power, and judging by how it looks, I would not touch the orb itself.
Yeah, I can only imagine what a small orb disintegrating us would do, or did. Now I can only imagine what one this size would do.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to know. As you guys got here. Okay, Brandon,
Just start mending.
Which one are you guys at? Well, you don't see any visible breaks in it or whatnot. So 300 feet down here. It's a lot of the same. It's just much of these are like, it's very clear that this has not been maintained in a long time. Like a lot of broken gear, everything strewn about.
Nothing valuable.
I constantly cast mending. Everything.
Well, mending takes a minute each to heal a foot. It'll take you a
That's
little
fine.
bit of time.
It's only like,
The rest
you know,
of our life.
1,200. It's only 1,200 feet, diameter.
1,500, give or take. But yes, so you don't find much Adler, but you have noticed that none of your friends are there with you. It's almost like they didn't know.
They are.
It's almost like they didn't know where you were as your spell time's out. You're no longer invisible.
I'm gonna move to this building next, see if we can get into a building.
Ooh, those. I can
get
give you some more information on these. The buildings you're heading to now
Are full of enemies.
Maybe. A tower more than 100 feet tall has a rotating glass chamber hovering above its ruined summit. 4 pointed pillars clutch the chamber walls, giving it the appearance of a colossal floating crown. And that's what you see here at the center as you start moving towards it.
Okay.
But as you move towards it, you guys are up here, right? I'm gonna move Theo up here just so I have one of you guys there. I think you guys. You guys. Trying to see what you guys have seen. Are seeing. Tom, why don't you roll me a D100 just to see if you guys see something?
Okay.
And I've been hovering it. I was ready.
Okay, so nothing disturbs your guys' peace down now. And it's hard, Brandon, because I don't want to have a full encounter go after one person as well. Like, there's something specifically that was about to happen, but,
I mean, he's the one that didn't tell us where he was going, and he
That's
was
fair.
invisible. I fully accept when I do something like that because, that's
I'm
me.
fully accepting it. We get it.
Not touching stuff lessons.
so as you get down here, Brandon, I think what you
But I can take care of myself.
what you see.
I know how lay on hands works.
Well, he does now too.
I know that if I go behind a corner and touch myself, I can get healed.
Okay.
We make
Okay,
discoveries every day, don't we?
Okay, so I think when you go down here, Brandon, you go to knock on one of the doors and you hear movement behind it.
Oh. I want to knock like a cop. I want to beat on the door.
Bo, 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 bo.
And as you
Exactly.
do,
Glad Kelly knows what a cop knock sounds like.
I would like you to perhaps roll for initiative. As the door swings open with you beating on it, and you see this thing right ahead of you. We're in Theater of the Mind for the most part.
Hello, friend. How are you doing today?
I'm going to do a turn with them and then come back to you guys to see what you guys are doing. You guys will hear some sound off in the distance. Probably knocking on a door and then a door thudding open. So, the first thing he's gonna do you're wearing metal armor, so he has advantage on this as he reaches out and shocks you with 2 attacks.
Jesus.
I'm assuming the 23 hits.
They both hit, yes.
Okay. So you guys hear a loud, like, you hear him yell out, Jesus. You don't know who this Jesus guy is, but you hear him yell it out.
Oh lordy, please have mercy. Is this audible? Is booming blade audible?
Does it have a V?
No, that's SM.
SM, so yeah, it's just material
But it
and...
makes thunder damage. Thunder is.
To be fair,
and
the thunder is if
thunder-
they move.
Why you gotta be so rude? You know what? We're gonna try to hit it first. We're gonna test the waters here. We gotta get a good old smack
Okay.
in the face.
You hit it.
13. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna swing it again. Oh.
I'm just making sure. Okay. That also hits. And that's your turn?
Okay. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So update you guys. You guys hear sounds of battles off in the distance. It's not nearby, but it's from the direction you guys came from.
How high up are we? Are we elevated? Like, can we see that far?
You're behind this building at the moment.
Okay.
I think I'm also behind a building.
Like, you all would be like in this area here, which is behind the building.
Okay.
I just can't shove you
Guessing
guys all
that
there.
Afra had found
Yeah.
somebody, or somebody found him.
If I moved over towards where a rock was, could I see?
You might be able to see
that one
him,
outside
but
would be tight.
I'm not sure. I know what you're aiming at, or what you're going to be aiming at.
Yeah, I have 600-foot range and
I
it's only
know.
3/4 cover, so if I could see them, I can hit them.
I know. I'd say you might be able to see him, but you really wouldn't be able to see him until like
I would have to take a double move to get to it.
yeah, you would have to double move to get there.
Okay. Well, hearing something, I'll do that. I'll just double move. I can't move because I'm not in combat, so I'd move to like wherever I could and try to see if I could see.
You should be able to see like right there, I'll say.
Try to climb one of those roots.
Yeah, just get it to a position where I
Yeah,
can see
just
what's
up
going
a little
on.
bit, and you can see.
And I can see those two.
Adler
going at it.
chopping at somebody who, and Adler looks a little shaken. As it,
Oh, he tased me.
yeah, as it's his turn to tase you again. But instead of tasing, let's see, he's going to do this to you.
That is not it.
Too bad that's. It's weird because
Damn,
what
that's
that is he discharges a lightning bolt in front of him that you need to make. You make that save with disadvantage, good sir, because you're wearing metal. So you have to hit that little minus there in that deck save.
Oh.
And the DC is wrong too. The DC is 14, so don't feel as bad.
No, you should feel bad.
So you take the full
I don't
15
feel
damage, and that's his turn.
Oh, okay.
As he,
Um,
his sheet's not set up right, but he's going to try to roll to recharge. He does not recharge. Boom. And then after Adler's turn, you can take a shot if you want. Theo.
Nope, we're gonna disengage from combat. I'm gonna use my. I think I still have this one because I haven't used it since a long rest. But I'm gonna use the Misty Step.
You did use that under combat with the Rime of Frostmaiden.
Okay,
So you don't.
that's fine. I use the slot. I'm still using
Okay.
it. What's
That-
50? That's just like.
Yeah, I know you're doing 30 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, and like I want to use my last cast of invisibility.
Okay, you are now invisible. I'll actually toggle invisibility. You just see him vaguely looking where you went. This would have been a great time for me to use that line attack instead of last turn.
Gotta bait out the actual attacks.
Yeah. Now, Theo, you don't see Adler anymore after that lightning bolt. He just kind of disappeared and you don't see him. But you do see
Alright.
what you put that lightning bolt. It was a 60-foot line and everything.
Oof. Alright.
That
Try
shot
again.
misses. The second one does not.
He's not hunter's marked.
Yeah. As he now turns and looks at it towards you. He does he looks in your direction. He's not at you, but in your direction.
Yeah. Oh, I'm imagining this is like a Hawkeye arrow shot where you're just going between buildings and shit like that. I will tell the group that I saw Adler fighting something. He got hit with what looked like a lightning bolt, and he's gone.
That's not good.
And the creature
Yep.
turns
Kirby.
from looking at you and goes back into the building.
Like in like vaporized gone or like
I want to make my way back, or hopefully towards the
You're
center.
making your way there. You're like, I know what they would have. Lamp, blood drip, blood drip. Twitch, twitch.
I don't know if I'm bleeding yet. I mean, okay, I might be bleeding. Oh, I mean, lightning doesn't really make you bleed, does it? Wouldn't it cauterize wounds?
That's why the twitch is.
Yeah, no, not in a good spot right now. Need to go up that way.
it gave you a literal heart attack.
I think I saw the maker. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way up that way. Trying to remain quiet. Not gonna go and beat on anybody's
so with you
doors.
guys, did you learn your lesson?
That's enough policing for today.
Where did I? This is like
So what
walking
about
in
you
on
guys? You
neighborhood.
guys don't see that thing anymore. You go back into a building, Theo.
So we don't want to alert everything we're here.
Valen speaks up. Yes, that probably isn't the best idea.
So, do we... I don't know where to even begin investigating to see if we can make the ship operate. I'm assuming that starts with making it not cold.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if we can make the ship itself activate, but if we can at least get it to pseudo-activate, it might be enough to dispel the frost magic. That is why you guys came here with me. I am not 100% sure though. Magical items like these, and she not on the item itself, but on the stand under it, puts her hand there, these things, they require multiple people to be attuned to them. I wonder if it still could.
Well, that involves hanging out with it and touching it.
Well, yes.
Because if I identify it, I can understand it a little bit better. Specifically, how to use it.
Would you want to? I do worry that there's stuff here that we don't understand.
I mean...
Staying in this city could prove to be very dangerous.
Our other option is break it, I assume. But that doesn't seem to be helpful. So, yeah, let's touch it.
No. Did I get back at the right moment?
I was just about to say you missed all the good parts. She's saying that I have no option but to touch it.
Who's saying that?
Valen.
Valera.
Well, Valen is saying
Valen.
that the item used to be attuned to multiple people and that she doesn't know what that entails nowadays, but...
Okay, I will accept the fact that you guys are going to touch it. I'm just going to stay in a safe explosion distance.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna touch it. I'm still not convinced.
Oh, I know it's magical.
Then you... Okay, touch it. Go ahead.
Right about then, the Adler, you walk up behind him. He's not invisible. So,
What?
touch it. No, I meant Theo's not invisible. Because
I
Light's
want to
here.
play prank on Tom again. On Dominic. Ari.
So you can touch the stand just right, and it's part of the device. You see the orb of, for lack of a better word, fire. It looks like a normal crystal ball held in an ornate cradle. It sheds bright light in a 300-foot radius and dim light for another 300. So are you going to use identify on it?
Yes.
Or are you taking it 10 minutes?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I was just making sure. So what you learn after 10 minutes, I'll share with you. Not this. Share with observer. And multiple options for once. As he's doing that over the 10 minutes, Adler, what are you doing behind him as you You could try to be stealthy, but you will have to roll a stealth. Which will be a
Can I like
disadvantage.
try to throw a rock beside Tom?
You could. I was just seeing if you snuck up on them. Though you probably can't sneak up on Theo. Like, it's probably actually impossible.
As long as he's not
Well,
asleep.
invisibility, does that just give advantage?
Yes,
Or is it a
but he
plus
would have
10?
disadvantage.
Hmm.
And your
You never know.
passive is 22.
That'd be advantage or disadvantage?
It'd be
Be
neutral.
neutral.
So the highest you could roll with a nat 20 is
Is
a
a
19. So you
It's
legit-
impossible, but
It's
Let's
impossible
see
for
if-
you to hide from Theo, but maybe not Eric.
I don't know if Aries gonna see.
It's
15.
it's a 15.
So with you being invisible, though, I don't exactly know right where you are. I just know your area.
Yeah, you basically heal him
I
with
can
sense
tell
of
you
presence.
something's moving. I don't even know it's really you. I know there's something near.
I'm
Eric,
guessing I just have no idea.
your passive perception is 15.
So I know.
So you heal movement behind you. Maybe one of his armors, like maybe he kicked a stone or something along that line.
Was that you? Theo?
No, that was not. But I did attack an enemy, so it might be trying to come this way. Maybe we should investigate.
Should we prepare an attack action?
What are we gonna attack though? There's nothing there. I think.
But what if it pops up? Okay, that was my meaning for if something pops out at us.
I
Should
would have no inclination something would do that.
That's fair. Okay. I'll trust your instincts. But if I die, I'm haunting you.
That's fine. I would love to spend the rest of our lives together.
Oh wait,
Blushes.
I might have to. You guys hear some
Did we
rough
hear that?
language? Yes.
So then I'm.
Adler?
I'm just gonna
don't
come
know
out.
that, I don't know that language, so I'm going
You
to
also
shout back.
learn that there's some kind of force field rock around this thing as you touch it with identify that prevents you from making a connection with it. Like you can kind of feel what it does, but you really can't make any more connection than that.
Do I sense that would interrupt my attunement to it?
Yes. It's like blocking you from it. Where is
I mean,
I'm trying to read at the same time. Okay.
I was just about to say I'm gonna just double check for runes on the stand just to begin with.
Yeah, I might need to like have more prepared than I did. So I might actually have to call it early, guys, just to make sure I have everything. Because I don't want to
That's
cheat you guys out.
He was expecting us to go back upstairs.
Yes. Oh no.
Honestly, Mike, I know that frustration of you prepare one area and we
Yeah.
go completely different.
I try not
As
to do
a
it.
DM
Okay.
that has
Uh,
done that or has had that happen, I am 100% okay with you saying, guys, I understand you
Yeah.
want to go the way, but I have prepared this way.
so what?
Can we go the other way?
So what I would have is I would have Verlin tell you guys, like, do you share that first off, Iraq? That there's like some kind of
Yes, I do.
blocking. Verlin says, I was worried about that. Some of the magic seemed to still be active. we might want to vacate the area. It's especially after that creature that Theo saw. We don't know what could be around here. We might want to go somewhere safe to stake out, especially with half of our party being hurt.
Fair. We could tell campfire stories.
Adler,
Nice.
you happen
We could-
to have been in a place that's decently safe.
I was just about to say we could find a small house and murder everybody in it.
I think we should go to those pillars on the edge. They seemed fairly safe.
Okay.
I would like a small nap, please.
You could take a short rest in those for sure. I would like you guys to hover over Adler here and see the near death that is on him.
Oh, I am well aware that.
Let me just put it, compared to a rock, he makes a rock
have the
look
same
like a
HP.
rock has amazing HP.
That's
I know.
impressive considering
A
that
rock
fight
has
would have
over
almost killed me outright.
a rock has like over twice his HP at the moment.
I thought you were gonna say that Adler's HP was that equal to a rock's.
Oh no, it's worse than a rock at the moment.
That's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's not good.
So yeah, Adler can lead you guys to one of the pillars. And I'll just
Yeah.
make sure I have pre-written and everything for next Sunday. I'm gonna spend this Friday doing all my D&D stuff and making sure it's all prepared for this city. Everything. The whole final chapter will be prepared.
Oh, this is the final chapter.
Chapter 7, that's why you guys leveled up to level 9.
Oh, are we
Wow.
just? Does this campaign only go to level 9?
No, it goes to level 12. You guys can level up 3 times in here for
Oh,
doing certain
damn.
things.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna double check that. Plus, it's getting close to time. It's a little early. We've only gone for an hour, but at least gave you guys a little bit of something. I didn't cheap you out of everything.
I still had fun. We
Yeah,
got to learn.
shit.
We learned more about Dominic. That was cool.
Yeah.
and that I was
We
lying. to
learned
you
that I
guys.
cannot 1v1 the enemies here.
Yeah, we found out Theo is a liar.
You
and
could
spent
easily have
HP.
1v1 that if you had HP.
Oh yeah, but like at less than 50%, not 1v1 them.
You had that thing at half health.
I know. I see.
But
it also
Which means
kind
if
of
you
like,
lucked out, you could have killed it.
yeah, you guys can
or I
always.
could have been lying on the ground dead
So
with nobody to hear my screams.
why you guys
Nope.
like barricade yourself in this spire, and at least 2 of you guys want to take a short rest.
Yes.
What do you
I
guys
mean, if we took
talk
a
about?
long rest, I could get us some good berries.
Here's the thing, though. You've only been awake for about 12. It's about 12 hours before you could take another long rest.
That's fair.
Short rest will be cool though.
Okay, so everybody who wants a short rest can take one.
I don't
Boom.
think
I'm gonna have.
I've used any of my resources to get back on short. Although, I mean, in all seriousness, know that if this happens again in any of the campaigns I ever play in, Mike, feel free to just say, "Hey guys, I didn't prep this area. I won't get mad at you for that." I completely understand that.
Yeah, I try not to. I
Especially
try
with
to
this
plan
being a
ahead.
module.
Yeah, I try to
Yeah,
plan
but with
ahead.
this being a module, you don't have a lot of like. You
Flexibility.
have some freedom, unlike a homebrew where someone they can go wherever they want. You can make crap up on the fly. This follows a story, so
Wait,
I completely understand.
is Theo still tracking that thrall or whatever?
No, that only lasted an hour. He long
Okay.
rested since then.
Yeah, I'm
There's
just
a-
making sure. I wanted
Okay.
to know if we knew where we were going.
Also,
don't know how
the
to
book does a horrible time explaining some of the stuff going on.
See the roll hit dice thing. Does that count as healing?
Yes.
I should be technically getting max heals for each one I do then. Is there any way to like...
So, you just have to, I see what you're
Do it
talking
manually?
about, you just have to manually do it.
Okay. So,
Or
wait,
you
okay, I
don't
need
even have
figure
to
out the
roll,
difference
just
then.
add, because you're,
Wait, can you spend multiple hit dice?
yes.
Yeah.
You can do all of your
Jesus.
hit dice. You just get
But
half
you
of
only
them.
get, yeah, you only get half of them back on a long rest.
Come on, give me more hits.
Okay, free.
Damn, dude.
Come on. There we go.
Come on, you can still do it.
Do you get your lay on
I'll
hands
take the
back at a short rest, or is it only a long rest?
You get,
It says long rest.
yep, longer. So let me
I
go
feel a
through,
little
while
bit
we're just
better.
talking and stuff, let me see if I have other handouts you guys should be seeing.
60.
I think
Okay,
that's the
there's-
spire at the center.
Do you guys want me to burn a first level spell slot and get some good berries and just hand them out so everyone has, oh, that's cool. At least one
Sweet.
good berry to pop in. If someone goes down, you can good berry someone them up.
I think I might have good berries. No, I ate them all.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
I did, yeah.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
Because I...
Here's,
I was so
here's
near
another
death.
fun one.
Wow. Well, that's lovely.
And you went and tried to arrest these nice people.
Oh, this is when you found found the
Thing living in the water.
warlock frozen to death on the mountain.
Oh.
Imagine being a warlock that freezes to death on a mountain. Right, Adler?
I've been tickled way too much lately. I don't know how I feel anymore. It's not even worthy to use Cure Wounds. A 1d8 hit points is chump change.
Hey, that's what made one of my coats,
Nice.
right?
Yes.
Wait.
But
Awesome.
yeah, I'm going to end it here and make sure to prepare stuff. But I hope you guys had fun with the bit that I did today, and I will do more. Ooh. This is another one. This was Valen back when she had minions.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
I think you showed us
Like
that one.
Swain.
Some of them aren't like showing that you have permission to them.
Oh, okay.
And here's the city, but in the small map form.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Knuckles.
But yeah. I'm gonna end my stream here. I will be back next Sunday with more of this, but more prepared. And I will be back streaming here either tomorrow or the day after. So see you guys.